The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
But now we're talking about the United States government. There is nothing bigger. There's nothing bigger. It's a very meaningful step forward, and it reinforces our technology, validates our strategy. Yeah, AI matchmaking is something that we think we can run with, and it really positions us inside a very large and expanding government event network.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is the CEO of Nextech3D.ai, Evan Gappelberg. And Evan, it's nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm good. Great to be back, Steve. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been. Lots of news happening this week. So we've had you back a number of times because you have more news to share with us. And, last time you and I talked, you talked about the importance of getting contracts with event decks and more importantly, these contracts through potential government contracts. That's what you're announcing today.
It is. This is a pivotal contract. I mean, this contract matters a lot to investors. It's an important milestone for Nextech. The U.S. Small Business Administration hosts and sponsors thousands of events each year, ranging from, local workshops to major national summits. It's a very, very active event-driven government organization, and their calendar routinely shows over 1,000 programs at any given time. So being selected to power this AI-driven matchmaking for the Connecticut Business Matchmaker places Nextech inside one of the most influential procurement ecosystems in the United States and really the world, Steve. It's a big deal.
Yeah. And this technology that you have to do this conference is interesting because for people to understand, these are like 12-minute meetings and you're trying to match people up with certain companies with procurement people. And that's where sort of this matchmaking event stuff that you have really makes a difference.
It does. I mean, this Connecticut Business Matchmaker is one of the largest SBA procurement events in the Northeast. It brings together federal agencies, state governments, local governments, and major prime contractors. I mean, this is a very big deal. It's a high value environment where small businesses compete for real procurement opportunities with some of the most significant buyers in the country. And we've been chosen, to power this with our AI-driven matchmaking because our technology is proven at handling complex scheduling, qualification-based matching, high volume one-on-one meetings. This is not something that, you can just win easily. And I'm sending my head of sales, I'm sending a whole team to this event, March 5th in Connecticut. And we are going to be networking and we're going to be talking up the fact that, hey, this is our platform. Wouldn't you like this for your next event? Because again, there's over 1,000 people that are going to be at this event.
Mhm.
And so we're going to be going there, essentially prospecting for additional business. So it's a very, very exciting situation. Governments, these are not easy contracts to get. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big deal.
But once you sign them, that's the key, right? Is that you show the success and in this particular one, and as you mentioned, they have a lot more events that they run and other arms of the government as well. So these kind of, first starts are very important for a company like yours.
They are, and they love us over there. They've actually already started to introduce us to some other, SBA related government agencies, and so again, for our investors, I mean, we've talked about Google, Meta, Microsoft, Netflix, but now we're talking about the United States government. There is nothing bigger. There's nothing bigger. It's a very meaningful step forward, and it
Mhm.
reinforces our technology, validates our strategy. Yeah, AI matchmaking is something that we think we can run with, and it really positions us inside a very large and expanding government event network. And when you think about this, Steve, this could be a very, very significant business for us. I mean, it could be worth many millions of dollars. and that's something that we're just starting to peel back the layers of the onion on. But March 5th is the kickoff, and stay tuned.
All right, we'll leave it there. Evan, thanks so much. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Steve.
Evan Gappelberg, the CEO of Nextech3D.ai.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors, or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.